I drank that much. I drank that much wine. I saw a unicorn at one point. Come out
Yeah.
my butt.
There's so many to talk to. There's 4 of you in front of me. So I'll start with you, Alan, because you're Irish, right?
At least you put your bias straight down there.
Yeah.
I believe, right, when the TV show ended back in the day, you felt your character, Tom, like he didn't quite get the wrapped up nice bow ending that other characters may have gotten. So you must have been delighted when the first movie was announced. But now we're in a place where he's a major storyline in the second movie. Are you delighted with the direction, what the writers have done with your character with the movies?
Yeah, I really am. I love that Tom has finally kind of found happiness and also his equal in Lucy, in Tuppence's character. So yeah, I was really, really happy that he finally has kind of found his own place in the world as well. For so long, he was misplaced or certainly mismatched with this aristocratic family. Yeah. And here he is, a dub, kind of stuck there because of circumstance. And it was really nice to finally that he, as I said, that he has found his place.
And that's sorry, go on.
The masses who say Branton sold out to the aristocrats.
I say, why don't you give Julian Fellowes a call?
I love it. Take no responsibility. You're dead right at it. Actually, Robert, I mean, Barrow, he's had an amazing journey over the years as well. Do you know what I mean? And what's great about his storyline, obviously, he's a gay man in a time where it's just, he couldn't be openly gay. Do you know what I mean? So are you proud of what the writers have done with your character, John? Because he really has had a huge journey.
Yeah, no, I've been blessed with the storylines, and obviously it was so intriguing, the fact that he was gay at a time when it's illegal and against God. So I always felt that his stories needed to be told, and I think Julian's done that well over the 6 series. The troubles that he faced, but now we sort of see Thomas more resolved. He feels more at one with himself, and hopefully, I think we might finally get to see a happier ending for him anyway, because he got arrested by the Popo last time, didn't he? So
I know.
So it's going to be anything as dramatic as this.
No. And Laura,
I'm Irish, by the way.
Are you?
Yes.
I've disrespect for that. You don't have to be Irish. Don't worry, ladies. I love you too. Do you know what? I love your characters as well. So do you come over here often then, Robert? Do you get over?
Every summer, yes, if I can.
Stop. It's Donegal.
Donegal, yeah.
Family
clan name, the Oggies, Donegal. Shout out.
Love it. Well, the Irish taking over Downton. I'm loving this interview even more. Laura, Maggie Smith has obviously, she's iconic now as Violet Crawley in this. Her one-liners are legendary. I was wondering, when you're working with her, she said, even in this movie, there's instant classic lines that she has. So do you ever crack up when she's on set, when she comes out with these things? Do you ever ruin a take? Do you know what I mean? Because in the cinema, everybody was laughing.
Yeah, I mean, also it's the stuff she does like in between the lines. You can read a scene and be like, oh yeah, that's. She's just got stuff. She just does little bits that are hilarious, and it's not there in the script, or you read the one-liners and you go, oh yeah, and then she does them, and it's hilarious, ridiculous, and it's like cutting the whole crew fall around laughing. She is really special.
If you ever want to see an actual take that was used in the show of Laura cracking up in a scene, is when she's on the telephone in what season is that?
I think 3 or something.
You can actually see that Laura can't keep it together as Edith.
No.
It's after that. It's when I think I'm driving. It's not the Toad of Toad Hall kind of that series, but she's calling Shrimpy, and I'm full laughing, and I thought it might be okay because I think Edith would have found it funny, but it is.
It's Laura laughing.
It wasn't that professional.
I love the way they won't let you forget it. That's what I love about that. It's like, oh yeah, do you remember though? Tuppence, I mean, Downton, the appetite for this show, movies, just doesn't go away. What do you think it is about Downton that people just can't get enough of this?
I think it's the characters. I think from the beginning, Julian's written really compelling, complex characters that people want to keep tuning back in to see. And I think that the fact it follows this kind of historical progression throughout all of the series and the films, you're also watching, a kind of potted English British history. And so I think you sort of tune in for that too, as well as it just being really entertaining.
And were you guys texting making this movie, right? Because you generally, if you got to be over in France, do you know what I mean, enjoying the sunshine, the people like maybe Robert, who were back in maybe rainy England, I don't know what it was like at the time. Was that a bit of, did they rub it in your face? Do you know what I mean? Like, because you were all sunning yourself for this movie, some of you.
Oh, it was actually sunny back in Blyth. It genuinely was. So I had 2 weeks on full pay in my back garden drinking wine. So who had the best time? You just don't know. Who's to say?
Nothing to do.
No. I drank that much wine. I saw a unicorn at one point. Come out
Yeah.
my bus.
There was a separate WhatsApp group for France, so as not to rub it in.
Sorry, Rob.
I'm not on WhatsApp anyway, so I don't need the WhatsApp group.
Oh, that's why when we invited him, that's why he never responded.
Alan, of course, this obviously kicked off back in 2010. And I was wondering, everybody wants to be in Downton now, but back then, what was the audition process like? Because nobody knew what Downton was, nobody knew what it was going to be. Was it they just called you up and said you're in, or was it like it's still a big?
No, I went in, did 2 auditions. The first audition, this is how old I am and how old the show is. I went in to collect the sides along with the cover letter because emails weren't even a thing, really.
Wow.
That's how old we are.
Wow.
But it was a character called John Branson. He was supposed to be from Yorkshire. He wasn't even supposed to be Irish. And it was only when I did the audition that they said, keep your accent. So yeah, I did 2 auditions like that. And then when they offered the part, I still tried to play him to be from Yorkshire. And then Liz Trubridge was like, the exec producer was like, just stop it. Irish. Stop insisting on this. And the rest is Tom's history. Yeah.
Worked a treat. Guys, congratulations on the film. Loved it. Great talking to you. Great fun.
Thank you.
Bye.